Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Is it 5? I forgot what the default orientation of this thing is. Yeah, it's 5. Okay. Actually draw this thing, because I didn't do that yet. Alright, I drew the island, doing 5. You may have noticed that I'm going... to be clear, for those listening, if you went from top left to top right, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if you continued all the way down to the bottom right, it'd be 25. I'm not doing that for the shapes, though. I'm doing that for this screen when I'm choosing... when I'm figuring out where it is in the second coordinate. So the second coordinate can go up to 25. The first coordinate only goes what number it is in the inside of the shape. Not entirely consistent, doesn't entirely make sense, but I've done it so far, so I'm just going to stick with that. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how you tell where the thing is. Alright, so I can't make it... I think that's that there, but I can't see it very well from here. Okay. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 9. Alright, so far I have 1, 2, 2, 1, nothing. 5, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 9. The square one I'm not sure about. There's a crater there. It probably is the crater. Right. There's no other crater, right? Because when I go in that cave, the ceiling is collapsed. Like, it's an exposed vertical hole that the thing is contained within. Yeah, there's no other one either. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna back out because I don't want to mix up the orientation of this thing. Was it the top left one? It is top left, so... main sector is 1. Subsector is 15, 16, 17. So 117 is what I have for this central island. There we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna go input this and see if it works out. Nope. Down we go. Yeah. Clever. That's something that a good puzzle generally does, is it tries to subvert the base mechanics of how it's supposed to function in the process of you solving it. So it's like, oh yeah, here's 4 in a row that are like really obvious if you have figured out how to do it. But then there's one that subverts that by being the exception, and it's like, oh well, yeah, you got to remember based on your environmental information that that's the one that's weirdly underground and stuff, and you have to go find it. So it's double checking that you can cross your logic of the puzzle with your observations you've made of the environment. Okay. Okay. Say hello to eye strain. Okay, oh, there's colors. That could be bad. I might be in trouble that there are colors. Let's try going left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5. Oh, the colors are extra worrying now. Okay, let's start with you. So 1, 2, right there. This one would be 2, 1. 117. Is the square one? Yeah, so 1, 17, 15, 16, 17. The L shape is 4, 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then this big old guy is 5, 9. And then there's an exception one. Should I try the middle or not? Let's just try this one. Maybe it's a trick. Did we do good? How do I know if I did good? I don't hear any sounds. When I've solved other puzzles, there's been like a sound confirmation of some kind. You guys reset? They don't reset, so there's that. I don't have to re-input the individuals at least. What if I put you in the middle? That's curious. Maybe I have to put it at the location that this thing is right now, that we're at right now? But this thing is huge. It's absolutely massive compared to the overall shape of everything. Not encouraging. Let's put you back so I don't confuse you with being an actual answer. Okay. My guess is that if this is correct, we probably still need additional information about... We probably need additional information about what the colors are, like which island is which color, and we also probably need additional information about where the 6th coordinate goes. Maybe there's a hidden 6th dome I don't know about yet. I'm gonna double check this symbol in here. Yeah, you don't strike me as very useful. It's a reminder of the islands, which helped me piece together that this thing goes to the 5 islands, and that's probably where the 5 domes are and stuff, but if there's a color key anywhere, I don't think it's here. Wait, this might be important. So this is the island that has the strange... Yeah, okay. This is the island that has the map on it. But I believe it's also the island that has the throne room on it, right? I never figured out what that stuff's for. So maybe that's the rest of the clue? Yeah. We're gonna be going underground now. Or I guess underwater, yeah. God damn it. Stay, there we go. That's the side escape that they'd used. And then this is the throne room that I don't understand yet. How do you work? Okay. If I'm lucky, it'll answer my question, because now I kind of have a question to ask. I kind of didn't before. Yeah, this one just points me at the central area that all the Denis live in. Not the Denis, sorry. The Rivenese live here. Where is this again? I can't rotate the camera on this one. The other one's where the Rivenese live, and that's him just spying on his disciples, his subjects. Where is this? It might be one of his offices. I'm not really sure. And how about you? What? A giant finned fish with tusks. Huh, was that the symbol I needed to put in before? That might have been... This is probably where I was supposed to find the clue for the last animal that was kind of shaped like that rock. It's a red light. Are you attracted by that light? How about anything else? Did I just never try clicking on these before? Oh, that's a different color. The other one's just kind of white-ish, but this one is straight up a different color. Okay, so let's start writing stuff down then. Alright. So... you are a perfect circle with a dot in the middle. And you are not a creative color. It has to go all the way around. You are an eyelid that has a vertical opening, or a Venn diagram, I suppose. And you were blue? Or white? Hard to make out when everything's blue around you. Next one is the horizontal eyelid. Yellow. Okay, we might be on the right track, because these might be the colors of the marbles, but the problem is that now we have a different numbering system, it looks like. So we're dealing with eyelids. Orange. Just a closed eye. Which is orange. And I think this is the red one, right? The one that's right here. Yep. And draw that again. So horizontal eye, but it has a vertical slit. And that's red. I think that thing is attracted to the lights. The next one, though, is one that has a vertical slit. There's a few little pixels here and there that rearrange themselves when I click on it. But yeah, we don't get a color. So that one's blank. If I were to go by what we saw in the marble thing, I think the other colors were all there. So I would guess that might be purple. I think the one remaining color was purple. And there's basically nothing else that it could be. So my next stop should be to go to the lab. The best way to get to the lab? No, I think you are actually the best way to get to the lab. Because it's his... Yeah, because I think this is connected to his lab, because I think that's his throne room area and that's his map planet. So this should probably connect back to the lab, because it's probably his personal transport. Unless I'm wrong. Well, I'm wrong. This takes me to the frog. Oh well. I'm already going the wrong way anyway. So I get back to the lab via the minecart as one option. Alright. I tried... What is that? There's like a thing there. Is that part of the axe or something else? There's like an axe going through here, then there's like a little circle there that almost looks like it could be like somebody's locket. I was going the wrong way to get to the lab, but I just fell back into this pattern because it's the one I always remember. Not here. Go away. Trying to go to the... whichever desk has the journal. There we go. I want to get to the page that had the eyeballs on it, because that one had them in order. There we go. I'm convinced that there has to be a deeper connection to the 5. Let's see. I am still attempting to determine how the Denis color symbology reflects the superior design principle. Although superficially it is based on a 6-color system, I'm convinced that there has to be a deeper connection to the 5. I will continue to investigate. I'm going to write down the order real quick. So first goes vertical slit eye, or horizontal slit with a vertical slit inside of it. Like weird pupil problem. Next one's horizontal eye with a dot. Next is circle with a dot. Next is vertical eyelid that has a dot. Next is vertical closed eye. That's the order they go in. Essentially would make their order, would probably make their correct order yellow, orange. No. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Assuming purple is the last one left. And it got that weird slit. So it's almost like maybe you just don't put the, you go back this way. Maybe you don't put the... Where am I going? I'm getting turned around everywhere. Maybe you don't put the purple one anywhere because that's maybe the color that matches up with the number 0. Because their number system has 1 through 5, but they have a 6-color system. That makes you wonder if maybe one of those numbers is 0. It might be red and it might be purple, depending on if it's the first to last one in his system. But he himself seemed unsure about how to even deal with the Denis, which is concerning. But I can at least try 1 or 2 recombinations of the colors. If I can remember how to get there. The funny thing is it's almost been detrimental for the game to open up so many shortcuts, because now oh, there's no tram here. I can kind of get away with not knowing the layout of the islands sometimes because of the fact that, like, I'm more likely to be able to just pick whatever path I want to and kind of still end up where I'm trying to go. This isn't gonna work, though. Ah, I should have stayed where I started, huh? Yeah, I do want to... Yeah. The tram was the correct place to be. Oh, no. I think I went the wrong way out of the Jurassic Park doors. Supposed to go this way, right? Yeah, God damn it, I was right there. Dumb. Dumb, you did a dumb. Do you help tell me the order, though? This might tell me the order. It might go, like, big, then L, then square, and so on. I'll try drawing them in that order real quick. Big L, square, square with little nib sticking out of the side, and then just a little square. So if I match up those with the eye orders, then I may be able to put together what order to put the colors on. Maybe. Alright, so how does this match up? So if we go starting with, see, horizontal eye, if that's first, the one that has a slit in it, that's red. Red being the giant one. Okay, so take you and put the purple where you were so I can keep track of the location. There we go. So red's there now. Second one is horizontal slit, which is the L. Horizontal slit is orange, so orange needs to go there. I'm using the leftover one as like a placeholder while I cycle them out. Orange, horizontal, L. There we go. Horizontal eye that's open is the color yellow, and the next symbol in the sequence is the square that's already there. Next is just the circle dot, which is green. The next symbol in the order is this guy. You're supposed to be green. That's conveniently my leftover symbol right now. Okay. After circle dot is the vertical eye with the dot, which is the color blue. And the next symbol is this singular floating island, the one that's just one square. I don't think I messed up any of their coordinates. I think they're all still in their correct positions. So this is running with the assumption of purple being the leftover last one. So if there is a reshuffle of colors that fixes this, maybe this is it. I keep thinking, I think I'm going to hear a mechanical response if I'm right. Because we're on top of a giant thing. Something's got to happen. Wait. There's a button on top. Oh shit, I didn't press that before. Wasn't I just hearing like revolving or something? I can't tell when I'm imagining stuff sometimes. I almost felt like I heard something moving. Let's just check. Just takes a moment. Not a great sign, no. The purple even still sits there on the outside, you can see it. Everything still is where it currently is located. Let's listen again. When I press the button... Nothing. Did I imagine it the first time or no? Not sure. Alright, so the next logical idea is that maybe purple is 1, and maybe the last symbol... I mean, maybe purple is 5, and maybe the first symbol is 0, so maybe red is 0. So let's cycle out the colors, so let's replace red with something else. Let's see, actually, I'd want to move it backwards, wouldn't I? I'd want to replace 5 with purple. I'd want to replace blue with purple. Then I want to replace something else with blue. So to replace green with purple. I mean with blue. Before green was yellow. Replace yellow with green. Before yellow was orange. Then before orange was red. just picked it up without putting the other one there to replace it, so I don't know if it's the right spot or not. This shape's number was sector 5. Yes, number 9. Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the slot. There we go. So maybe this will be right. So to be clear, if you're not following along, there are 6 eye symbols that seem to be some kind of numbering system, and they seem to match with most of the colors we're given here. And those eye symbols, we found the eye symbols in the diary, in the journal, but I was able to match the eye symbols with colors using the lights, the exception being purple. But there were 6 eye symbols in 5 colors, and one of them just didn't have a light, so it might be the color that the bulb is broken. The problem is, this society obsesses with number 5, and there are 6 lights, or 6 eyeball symbols, so I don't know which ones are which. So I'm playing with the idea of which number to exclude. So now we're doing the version where red is excluded, because it's the first one that comes in the sequence, so maybe the first one that comes in the sequence is 0? So maybe we don't count red? I'm trying that. Not having the best signs so far. Alright. Most likely outcome is that I probably still need additional information to piece this together. It might just come down to that I need to find a 6th location. Or maybe there's a better correlation between which island to give each color than that diagram I'm just finding. Because the problem here is I'm going by just this one diagram I found over here. It's probably not the best system for trying to match them up with colors and numbers. We should search for anything else to go by, I guess. The search continues.